Long run Saturday. Last week I went back to the physio and he told me to run a few times a week, just for 20 minutes, low intensity, no hills, nothing like that, just to see where I'm at with the injury. And because I've had a few comments on YouTube recently about MAF training, which is basically just training at a low heart rate, I'm going to try it today. I'd never actually heard of this before until the comments on YouTube. So the actual definition is, the theory behind MAF training is to build up your aerobic base so that your body can learn to run faster and faster at a low heart rate. This delays the time when your body needs to use the anaerobic system, which means you can run longer and faster before your body begins to tire. So we're going to try it. So in order to get the correct heart rate, you take your age from 180. So I'm aiming for 155.
Hello.
So that's 173 beats per minute. What you want? Oh, it's got his earphones in.
We're actually still going a bit too fast.
Yeah, so that's 175 beats. 177. This is hard. This is actually harder than going quicker. So that's 181 beats.
So you need to slow down.
That's 181 beats. What's yours?
Just on 1K, 640. 172. You change the dynamic a little bit, if that makes sense. Like when I'm running at a comfortable pace, I have like a stride length that I stick with, and sort of a speed of movement with it that I stick with as well. And dropping that down takes discipline with your running.
Yeah.
Which is what makes it difficult, I think. But like 171 now, I'm still over.
I'm actually really enjoying it. So it's quite nice just to take your time, be able to talk, don't feel like you're dying, enjoy what's around you and just enjoy the run and just focus on your form and just enjoying it.
I'd definitely say that the form thing's a benefit.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I'm landing on my feet in a very natural way running this slow.
It's just nice and
apart from now.
Just nice and relaxing. I'm currently on a 6:48 pace, which is a lot slower than what I've been running. And it's 184 beats per minute, which, considering we're supposed to be on 155, we're way out. But it's just hard to think of going any slower. So that's 2K in nearly 14 minutes, whereas last week I did it in 10, so definitely dropped the pace a bit. This is honestly one of the most enjoyable runs I think I've ever done.
It's good, isn't it?
I really like it.
You don't need earphones.
No, that's why I didn't take. I wanted to focus on my breathing and do like the talk test. And just, I don't know, when I used to run I never used to wear earphones anyway, so I want to start getting back into that habit again. No, we're on 17 minutes now and I'm only supposed to be running 20 minutes. But I'm sure he said that after the 20 minutes, if I'm feeling alright and there's no pain,
Run 5K.
just keep going. No, we definitely need to slow it down though. Like really need to slow it down.
I don't think I've hit the target heart rate at all.
No, I've not. I've been way over. My lowest has been 170, which is
like 165. My lowest.
a
My
lot
average
over.
is 170.
I think in future I'm not going to actively try and go for a certain heart rate. I'm just going to go with talking how I feel and just make sure that it's a lot slower than I usually would run, because I understand why it's good. I understand why people do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just don't think it's for me. Well, no, I enjoy the running slower.
I don't think that the watches have really got the most accurate heart rates anyway.
Coming up to 3K in 20 minutes. So yeah, a lot slower than I usually would run, which is a good thing. I could have definitely ramped it quicker, but that's the thing with me when I run. I get excited. I just enjoy running and I go far too quick. So it's been that. It's quite mentally challenging in terms of fighting with yourself to not go quicker. The fact that this is now coming up to 4K, I've got a lot of energy still in me. I could definitely go quicker. It shows me run fit programming. It works. It is going to be a thing. So earlier this year when we first started running again, went straight to a 5K. It absolutely killed us off. And all we've been doing the year before is just weight training, nothing else. Whereas now it's a mixture of strength, weights, anaerobic, conditioning, all that kind of stuff. And I just feel like a completely different person to what I did earlier this year. So run fit programming works. Coming up to 5K, just over half an hour. How would you rate MAF training? I really enjoyed it. I think it's a really good way of running, but I don't think it's something I'll be doing in the future. No, it's going to be something I kind of do in the future. So I'm going to be doing runs at a much lower heart rate, a lot slower, because that was enjoyable, but I don't think I'm going to aim for a particular heart rate to run at. So I should have been running at 155 and my average was 185. But that felt really comfortable. I could talk easy, I did the talk test, and I found that more enjoyable than worrying about how slow I was going, even though I knew how much slower I was going. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Right, so we did 5K in 33 minutes, and my average pace was 6 minutes 43. I think my lowest heart rate was around 170, which isn't too bad, but it's not really close to what I should have been doing if I was doing the MAF testing properly. Having said that, it was a really good run, and it was the longest run that I've done since May, and I just loved it. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, low heart rate running is 100% something I'm going to be doing moving forward. Really enjoyed it. I just don't think I'm going to get it as low as 155. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Wait for me.